This is the neighborhood, and you are not welcome.
That's why I need to be here. You need Jesus, man.
What's going on, America, and welcome to a slightly different looking version of Real America.
I'm freaking out, man.
That's right, I am on vacation this week, but the world is literally on fire, so we gotta talk about it. First thing is first, and New York City becomes the first state to mandate a vaccine passport to go inside restaurants, indoor buildings, indoor businesses, and gyms, completing the transition into a totalitarian dictatorship. I don't know, is this China?
China is so.
However, some members of Congress are taking this 100%, undoubtedly, absolutely.
That's not even a word!
1,000,000% serious, and that would be AOC when it comes to mask mandates, vaccine passports, but especially the mask mandate. As we can see in this video here, she is absolutely taking this thing totally seriously.
Let's take a quick photo so we can keep the pressure up so other colleagues can come out here, yeah?
Is this your New York crew? There you have it, people. Hypocrisy all day. Up next, we have what turns out to be something that most of us knew the entire time, that Governor Cuomo is actually a sexual predator.
I told you so, I told you so, I told you so, I told you so.
That's right. It can be seen here that the investigation into the sexual assault or sexual harassment claims into the governor, the findings are exactly what we thought they would be.
Governor Cuomo sexually harassed current and former state employees in violation of both federal and state laws. Further, the governor and his senior team took actions to retaliate against at least one former employee for coming forward with her story.
Now, what is shocking about this is a mere few months ago, Governor Cuomo was the epitome of man, the epitome of greatness, the gold standard, as King Biden would say himself. So we created a little montage for you.
How would you contrast Cuomo and President Trump's handling of the crisis?
Truth versus mendacity.
Governor Cuomo out there day after day after day, everything Trump isn't. Honest, direct, brave.
Real leadership of the kind the President of the United States should have provided.
Governor Cuomo is clearly living in a totally different reality, the actual one, than the President of the United States.
Governor Cuomo has become a national leader.
For a lot of people, Andrew Cuomo has become the leader of the Democratic Party.
He is conveying incredible strength.
With all of this adulation that you're getting for doing your job, are you thinking about running for president?
Maybe Trump is just a little bit mad that Governor Cuomo has become a kind of acting president.
Dealing with hardship actually makes you stronger. That's what Governor Cuomo said earlier today. That's what I'm going to go teach my kids right now at home.
At the end of the day, I think I join most Americans when I say that Governor Cuomo needs to resign, and if he doesn't resign...
This content has been labeled fake news for your protection.
Next, it's not unknown that Trump supporters or conservatives in general are being lumped into a group of people that is being demonized by the left. This can be seen in Joy Reid's most recent interview, where she pretty much says that we're all involved in a death cult.
The Trump following is in many ways fundamentally a cult. It's a cult in every sense, and now it appears to be a sort of Jim Jones era cult.
A death cult.
A death cult. And
that's ultimately where it ends. If the leader doesn't care whether you live or die, that's a death cult.
I mean, the reality is, I don't know if I've said this to you before, but I've said it before, a religion is when your savior dies for you. A cult is when you're being asked to die for your savior. And unfortunately, that is where we are with the Republican Party.
You can say whatever you want to about us, but at least we're not pushing socialism, which leads to communism, on the American people. But I digress. Last and certainly not least, the Olympics has been plagued with wokeness, low viewership ratings, and many Americans rooting against American teams like the women's soccer team at the Olympics in general over their perpetual hate for the very country that gives them the opportunities that they have in the first place. However, one Olympic athlete decided to buck that trend and show the appreciation that America actually deserves, so we figured it would be completely appropriate to show this.
Surprise myself. It's by the grace of God I'm able to even move my feet. Like, I just leave it in his hands, and I pray that all the practice, that the hell that my freaking coaches put me through pays off, and every single time it does, and I get better and better. And it's so weird that there is no cap to the limit that I can do, and I'm excited to see what I have next.
Last question for you. That American flag around your shoulders looks pretty good. How does that feel to represent your country like this?
It feels amazing. I love representing the U.S. I freaking love living there. I love it, and I'm so happy I get to represent USA. Love it.
Well said. Congratulations. Enjoy that gold, and we'll see you out there on the podium, okay?
Thank you. I'll try not to cry, but no promise.
That's all we have for this episode of Real America. We hope you enjoyed it, so make sure to follow us on Facebook and YouTube. And as always, for those who can't, I'm Graham Allen, and I'll say it for you.
What's up, guys? Graham Allen here. If you like the video you just watched, be sure to subscribe to the official Turning Point USA channel to keep up with everything we've got going on now.